Hello, my name is Michael Ellis, and if you find that this video about trust inspires you, educates you, and empowers you to maximize your full potential, I challenge you to hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm here to help you out. As I said, my name is Michael Ellis. I am a copy consultant and copywriter. I help B2B and B2C, or sometimes referred to as D2C agencies, to number one, promote their brand. Number two, to rank higher with Google with those optimized meta tags and all that good stuff. And number three, to increase revenue. So today I'm going to start a short series about trust. And we need to talk about establishing effective trust. Why? Because it's a game changer. People only buy from those they trust. There's a lot of noise out there, especially in the area of investments. I've been ripped off in the past, unfortunately, and you may have been too, because I didn't know what to look for in order to fully trust an individual. So let's see what the meaning of trust is, first of all. Trust is the firm belief in the reliability or ability or strength of someone or something to accomplish a task. I repeat that. Trust is a firm belief in the reliability or ability or strength of someone or something to accomplish a task. For example, when I decided to make this video, I sat down in this chair and I had a firm belief that this chair is reliable, has the ability, has the strength to uphold my body weight. I'm going to refer back to a time when I was in high school involved with drugs. We went to New York with a friend of mine's father. And as he was looking at the clothes in the store, my friend and I were outside of the store. So a gentleman walks up to us and he offers us a joint. And he said, "Come on, man, it's bad. Check it out. Check it out." Had it in his hand, hiding it. And come on, check it out. Come on down the street. Come on down the street and check it out. So Joe spoke to him and said, "What you got, man? What you got?" Just to check him. So me being involved in the martial arts, I looked around to my left, my right, kind of glancing back at me to make sure no one was trying to sneak up on us, because I didn't live in New York, but I knew you have to be very careful of New York City and other cities in 2021 right now. This was years ago, in the 70s, back in high school. I'm not involved with drugs anymore. Thank God for that. So as I looked down the street, I seen another gentleman in a lonely area shaking like a leaf. It wasn't raining, it wasn't snowing, and it wasn't that cold. My mind went back to my aunt's house, who lived on Asylum Street, the Congress Avenue area, which was known for heroin and a lot of drugs. This other guy and the gentleman talking to us were partners. He wanted to lure us down the street so that they can mug us, take our money, and maybe even kill us, and then go about their way. What caused me not to trust him was because I had a gut feeling and I observed what was going on around my environment at that time. I knew he wasn't reliable. He did not have the ability or the strength to offer that product without us being harmed. Remember, people buy from people they trust. If they realize that their bank account, their savings and investments are not going to be in danger, they will trust you. But you and I have to do something first. It's a 4P process. The first P, we have to make them a promise. Looking at their pain points, we have to focus on their pain points and make a promise. So that's 2 P's. Pain points, make a promise to solve those pain points. Now, if you got into a situation with a car accident or taxes, you needed a CPA, certified public accountant, or a good attorney, civil attorney, tax attorney, you would ask other people, do they know or can they recommend you to someone in that area of expertise? The only way that person you're asking would trust that expert and refer them to you, they have to have had a problem, and that expert would have to make a promise to solve it. Everyone has problems, and everyone needs their problems solved by people who are reliable, have the ability and the strength to do so. So that's what you would do. You would go with a specific lawyer or tax accountant, a certified public accountant, anything along those lines. You would have to be assured, without fear, without reservations, without doubt or apprehension, that that individual was able to do what they said they're able to do as they address your pain points and give you a promise to resolve that problem. Now, I run into a lot of people on Instagram and Twitter especially who claim that they're Bitcoin and Forex trading experts. Anyone can say that, but they're not able to properly address, they're not reliable and have the ability and the strength to deliver their promise. How do I know that? Because I know what it takes to be a Forex trader. I know the certifications they need. I took up, I was in an insurance job for maybe like 3 months. Insurance people, Forex traders, all financial investors and certified coaches need a FINRA license series. It stands for financial institution, and the R stands for regulation, the A stands for authority. So they have to have that issued to them by a specific regulating agency that keeps track of everyone that has that certification so that they're not ripping people off and people can trust them. Another thing, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency experts who are real and legit, they have to have a CCE, cryptocurrency expert certification. A college cannot give it to them. A local business cannot give it to them. They can't give it to themselves. It's issued by an agency that I won't name because only the real experts would know who issues that. And they need a CCT, cryptocurrency technician, something along those lines. So they have to have that certification. And if you're planning on investing into a business or cryptocurrency, check with a reputable financial advising agency. If you plan on getting some advertising done, check with a reputable, reliable, strong copywriting or digital marketing agency. Look at their credentials. Who have they helped? Who have they worked with? Some people put the brands up, some people may not. Ask for information. What type of college education do you have? If you didn't go to college, who mentored you? Were you mentored by Damon Johns, somebody on the Shark Tank? Were you mentored by Robert E. Smith, the multi-billionaire? Were you mentored by Warren Buffett, who actually was mentored by Benjamin Graham, the author of The Intelligent Investor? Were you mentored through someone else's course like Susie Orsman, who actually tells people, don't go down that road unless you have $5,000 or more to lose? So it's a shaky area. My point is this: trust has to be shown and not just spoken about, because people only buy from people they trust. And again, trust is the belief in the reliability and the ability and strength of someone or something to accomplish a task. There can't be any doubts. There can't be any fears or apprehension. And we, as people in the digital marketing world, have to present our services and products a surefire way so that if someone has a doubt, we address their pain point or problem, that's the first P, offer them a promise, that's the second P, and then offer them proof, that's the third P, the evidence that we have solved other people's problems and we can solve yours too. And the fourth P is to end with a friendly proposition. So there you have it. If this video has inspired you, educated you, enlightened you, encouraged you to go further in your vision, to strategize, to create long-lasting relationships with other partners, and to increase your revenue, hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael Ellis. You can reach me on Twitter. You can reach me on LinkedIn. You can reach me on Facebook. I have a page there called Effective Psychology and Action. Those are the areas you can reach me. I also write for the Patch magazine in Middletown as a neighbor. I'm a contributing writer for the Home Business magazine. I actually input and give insight on Quora. There's a lot of college students there. I've been a volunteer college student for over 27 years, a strategic outreach worker for over 27 years. I've been involved with martial arts for over 30 years. I helped my wife to proofread, and I was the copy consultant for her book, which rates 5 stars on Amazon today. The book is called Woman, I Feel You by Carol Paris Ellis. I've helped Zach Friedman, an angel investor, ex-Forbes columnist, and author, to help launch his book called The Lemonade Life. His book rates at 4.5 on Amazon, 213 world views. I helped William Tampel in Kenya with his website traffic, which has gone up, not bragging, since I've helped him. Very good. And his website is called My Valid Goals with an S. So those are some of the things that I've done. I've also am a brand ambassador for Willie the Bam Johnson. He just released his documentary August 17, 2021. Willie the Bam Johnson story. I help promote that as well. So I'm helping people. And these are people you can look up. Willie the Bam Johnson has a website. William Tampel has a website. Zach Friedman has a book. My wife has a book. So there's the evidence. The Home Business magazine, Sherlyn Colleen, the managing editor. So these are things you can look up. AnthonyGonzalez.com is a legit website. I'm presently a ghostwriter for Civilis Consulting. I just started that a few months ago. You can look that up as well. I have a BS in psychology. I'm just telling you my background so that you know there's evidence about me. And then you'll do the same thing for other agencies. Whether you decide to check in with me to help you out or somebody else, you'll know what to look for. I study the likes of Neil Patel, Brian Dean, Brian Clark, Jeff Bullis, Michael Brenner of the Marketing Insiders Group, CMI, Constitute Marketing Institute, Michael Hyatt, Joanne Webby, HubSpot, Salesforce, HF, they spell it different than what it sounds. It's AHREFS. They deal with a lot of SEO. I study Moz, SEMrush, Google Analytics, Google Docs. I'm constantly looking at other people and learning from them. I also study the likes of Robert Cialdini, Tony Robbins. These two people you may have heard of. Some others you may have not. Stephen Covey. He's written many good books. Who else? There's Think and Grow Rich by Dennis Kimbro. And then there's the Think and Grow version by Napoleon Hill. One of my greatest philosophers is Aristotle. When I was in college, I was introduced to that. Very fascinating. So these are just some things that you can relate to because you want to be around someone who's always learning and constantly on the move. So God bless you. Hit that like button and the subscribe button. Again, my name is Michael Ellis. My email is mikeiswealthy@gmail.com. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. There's a page there called Effective Psychology in Action where I promote and advocate other business owners who've struggled and who've hit a certain plateau. So there you have it. I'm also on Instagram. So God bless you. And remember, there's no problem that doesn't have an answer. Why? Because you are more than a conqueror and you're a designer's original. Bye-bye.